If the Twitter deal, he does not have to buy it. If they go to court, he doesn't have to buy it. He's going to buy all the stock back. He already told you that. So you're going to have 3 days where you're going to get buying panic. Buying panic. And I mean, I would think Tesla can go up 200 points. It's going to split before that, so probably 60 points from wherever it is. That only happens if he doesn't have to buy Twitter, okay? So we don't know if he's going to have to buy it or not. They're trying to reach a deal, obviously. But he just told you he's going to buy it all back. Interesting, right? So keep that in mind. When that happens, keep that in mind, okay? Let me go see. I don't see him. Okay. If anybody wants to come chime in with us and let us know about what's going on with the market and what your thoughts on the CPI is, right? We don't know what's going on. We don't know what's going to happen today. I don't know, okay? And if you don't know, it tells you right away. Just don't do it if you don't know, okay? So just chill and wait. And that's what we did. We just sat there, chilled and waited. We bought some puts just in case. Because if it collapses, it can collapse a lot, okay, and hard. And that's what you want to figure out, okay? Interesting. So that's what we know, right? I actually think it's going to come in a bit hot, not a lot. But here's the thing. They last time 9.1, they're looking at 8.7, so not down huge. They don't think it's going to be down huge. So if they don't think it's going to be down huge, can it? Well, it can. Anything can happen, right? Anything can happen. The jobs thing was interesting. See what happens. So very straightforward here. If CPI is way up, market goes down. If CPI is down, market can go up. Doesn't mean it does, but it can. Okay? Let me find him. I don't see him. He's late. Okay. That's okay. If you have any questions, type them in. Here's your opportunity. We got a little bit of time. Because here's the thing. I can give you numbers and stuff. They don't really matter right now, right? Everything changes. Everything changes. Right? So let's see. One more thing to check. Let me check this. Okay. CPI comes expected. What happens to market? In as expected, it probably goes up. Because it went down Friday. Okay? But here's the thing. If it comes in soft, do we go up? Do we not break 41.62 and come back down? That's possible too, because you got the PPI tomorrow. So you just have to be aware. If you're aware, you do fine. If you're aware, you do fine. If you're not aware, hold on a second, then you don't do so good, right? So let me post that there. Give me a second. Still waiting for Miguel. He's not here. That's what I know. But Tesla looks better. Tesla looks set up very, very nicely if we get a good number. If we get a good number, this wouldn't surprise me to go to 891 within the first 5 minutes on Tesla. 891, 892. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Right? So that's what I know. What else is going on here? The techs. The Micron warning was bad, right? The Micron warning was bad, and it took the market down. Right? And we told you that was going to happen. And it did. So you just got to chill. And Lam Research. Now you've had two events where this has happened. With two events where Micron went down, and Lam Research had a really, really bad day. 2 times. Not once, twice. 2 times. Okay? So see if that happens a 3rd time, if they warn again after the next one. But he told you things were worse. Think about it. Somebody tells you things are worse, and the market goes up on some of those. Doesn't make any sense, right? He just told you, and I've told you the cycle is a long cycle. It's a long cycle. Okay? So we're going to start early and get going here because there's not a lot today. Okay? You have Tesla. He's done selling, he says. 891. This can go to 922 today if the market rips. Now, I'm not saying the market's going to rip. You have the CPI. Okay? Huge. We'll let you know and start posting stuff right at 7:30 on that. Okay? But here's the other thing. If the CPI is very weak, if it comes in really low, then all the techs are going to go. The techs can go. And that becomes very interesting. The techs can go. Okay? Then we see on the techs. Okay? And we got Tesla. But the chips are bad. No, the chips are bad. Okay? I don't really see anything else. Any of us starting meetings at 8:30 Eastern Time, days of big unbeliefs, it would be awesome to hear your interpretation of them. Ask, it's a big ask. All I can do is post as soon as we upload, and we'll start posting after that. Okay? Think about snow. Snow broke up. We sold those 180s. Think about it. They were double, a little bit more than a double. If you don't sell them, things go down. And First Solar and ENPH, nice trades. Okay, so let's see how those play out. And that's what we got. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 810, SPX up 11. 41.33. You got 41.52. 41.62 is huge. If it closes at 4,200, we can really rip. Underneath 4,100 and 40.50 and 40.50, 40.48, and then 4,100. NVIDIA 167, 163 needs to get through 176, but 181 would be the accelerator. CMG moving. Does this thing go to 1,700 really fast today if the CPI is bad? Let's see. Don't know. Just have to see what it is, okay? Then we see. Avago's down a little bit. You got 523, 481. This is the one that hasn't broke yet. And now the semis are starting to warn again. Okay, now they sell a lot to China. So just keep that in mind. ASML, huge move down, 45-point move down, 50-point move down, 521. PanW can't get through this 516, underneath 480. Boeing 171, 172. When do they get approved to deliver? Don't know. Then we see. Meta up a little bit. This is interesting. Up a little bit. 173, 181. Coin doing nothing, down 4. They're no man's land. 71 down, 110 up. MDB. This one's interesting. If CPI is low, this can be 380 instantaneously. Okay? Instantaneously. So keep an eye on that. TTD. Nice play. That's moving. The 66.71. Snowman 166, 172, underneath 156. NOW 503, 511. Tesla 892, 891, 892. 916, 922. ENPH 303. First Solar. If this gets through 123, it's a ways up. It can run 30 or 40 for probably a month. Wow. Way up there. Okay? That's what we know. Let me go see any other comments, questions. If CPI, why will CMG go up? If CPI is bad, that means less rate hikes. Less rate hikes, but the economy is good, CMG will fly. Okay? And I would assume Bitcoin plays would rip as well if CPI comes in lower. In theory, if the CPI is lower and you have less hikes, Bitcoin can get better. In theory. Not always true. Then we see. Everybody have a great trading day. See you in chat.